Okay, so the next word is, now this another thing he is saying now. Now that first of all he suggested that make tawbah. Then what he is saying, faqtulu anfusakum. So let's look at these words. Fa uqtulu anfusakum. Okay. So, okay, uqtulu is from qatala. Qatala means to kill. Uqtulu is a command, kill. Okay. So kill. And anfusakum, we just saw the meaning, yourselves. Okay. So from this simple meaning, it sounds like he's saying, kill yourselves. Okay? But that's not what he's saying. He's not saying that commit suicide or kill yourselves. What he's saying is that those, so he's addressing the whole people there, all the people. And Musa alayhi salam is saying that those people who did this crime here, who were the leaders of making this calf and worshipping this calf, take those people and execute them. Punish them by execution. So several thousand people were separated from the Bani Israel and they were taken out somewhere else and they were killed by the command of Musa alayhi salam. Okay? So this was their punishment that was given to them. So this is what is the meaning. Faqtulu anfusakum, kill those among yourselves who did wrong.
It's not very clear. So can it mean like kill your bad evils or evil thoughts, like nafs and nafs ammara?
No. It is historically, it is also in the Jewish history that the people were taken out and they were killed.
Is there anything said that a samurai who started this and has also been killed?
No, he was not killed, but he was given a different kind of punishment, which is in many next ayats which comes that Musa alayhi salam, that your punishment is that rest of your life you will say, don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. Because he was given some kind of disease, he was he was made to put in some kind of disease that if somebody else would touch him, it will hurt him or something will happen. So he will say, don't touch me, don't touch me. So that is what his punishment was. Okay?
Secluded that way.
Yeah. So he was different. So in Quran in many places explain in details that Musa salam said to him, your punishment is you will say, don't touch me. So faqtulu anfusakum, kill among yourselves. Okay. Then he's saying, Dhalikum khairul lakum. So notice that kum keeps coming, you, okay? Dhalika means that. Dhalika means that. Khairul lakum, better for you. That is good for you. Dhalika, khair means good or better. Khairun means better. And there is a kum here, zalikum, and lakum. La means for, and kum means you. For you. Okay. Zalika means that action of repenting and killing the people among you who did wrong it is better for you to cleanse yourself. Okay? That is better for you. Okay?
So is it like he's asking everybody to do the tawbah and then the people who did that being outcast?
Right. So he's asking all of them also, separate out those people who were in the leading position to make this calf and misleading the people, kill them. And then he's saying to all of them, this is better for you. Okay? Why it is better for you? If you do this, then Allah will forgive you. Okay? In the barikum. Okay, so this zalikum. Now one thing I want to point out that zalika is a word pointing to something, that. Okay? But zalika comes with some other pronouns always, depending who are you talking to that. If you are talking to many people, then zalika doesn't come, zalikum comes. Okay? And if you are talking to one person, then it's zalika fine, but if you're talking whom, then zalika will come with whom. But you don't have to translate this kum because the meaning in English complete. That is better for you. Okay? That better for you. In the barikum, in the means with. In the law, with Allah. In the means with. With your Creator. It is better in the sight of your Creator. Means this is good thing to do that Allah will like. If you make tawbah and you clean your people of the wrongdoing people, this is better for you in the ba'arikum with your Lord or with your Creator. In the ba'arikum with your Creator. Means this your Creator will like this. That you do this thing.
Is this among the children and the women also? Do you know?
Among the women also?
Yeah, among the children and women, all this? Those who are killed?
I don't know about that. That about women were killed or children were killed, because probably not, because they were not. See, remember that in the older societies, men were the center of power.
Right.
Okay. So it probably the men were taken and executed. Women were there. They, if any of you have seen those movies,
Right.
10 Commandments, that they show that women were also worshipping in that movie to the calf, but they were the followers because the men started doing that, so they joined them. But wallah alam. In the barikum with your Creator. So if you do, what will happen? Fataba alaikum. Okay? So one thing we should know about this word, fataba alaikum. The word taba means to turn. Okay. This word is used for both people and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. Tawbah is used for both. But when you use for people, it is translated differently than when you use for Allah. First meaning is to turn. Okay? If you turn to Allah, that is tubu. You turn to Allah. Musa alayhi salam said, you turn to Allah. How do you turn? Asking repentance. Here, Musa alayhi salam said that Allah will turn to you. How is He going to turn to you? By accepting your repentance. So in one case, if people are using this word, they are asking for repentance. They are turning to Allah, asking for repentance. But when this word is used for Allah, Allah is also turning to you now, but by accepting your repentance. Okay? So here, fataba, taba means he will turn. If I put one fatah or this one become tawaba, and waw will change into alif to taba. Taba means he returned. Okay? Fataba alaykum, he returned to you. But how does he return to you? By accepting your tawbah. Okay? So first you make tawbah and turn to him, then Allah will return to you. Or return back to you with his forgiveness. So fataba alaykum, to you. Alaykum is to you. He will turn to you by accepting your tawbah. So he will turn to you. Okay? He will turn to you. Allah, here is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Barikum. Okay? Your Lord or your Creator will turn to you. Okay? Innahu. Okay? Inna means surely or indeed, and who means he, and he is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Musa alayhi salam saying, indeed the Creator, okay, Bari, indeed he, or surely he, okay, and Hova is some person you are pointing to. Huwallahu ahad. When we say Huwallah, he is Allah. Okay. When we say Qul Huwallah, say he is Allah. So Hova means pointing to a person, Hova, or someone saying he. So this Hova means he. Okay. What is he or who is he? Musa alayhi salam is using two words for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One word is Tawwab and one word is Rahim. Okay. What is Tawwab and what is Ar-Rahim? So the root letters are same. Ta, Waw and Ba, which means to turn. Now, going back to our root letters, Fa and Lam means to do. Okay. And we know that if you put an alif between first and second, Fa'ilun, it becomes the doer. Sajidun, Hamidun, it becomes the doer. Someone who does something. Okay. So it becomes doer. But if I make a different word from here and use the word fa'al, fa'alun, which means this time I'm putting the alif here and making a shutdown n. So in Arabic, when you make a word at that weight, it means the one who does again and again. So this one is doer, and this one is doer again and again. So fa'il is someone who does something. Fa'al is someone who does again and again. Okay. So the rule is that you put a shadda on the middle letter and you put an alif after that. Okay. If you do the same thing here, this will become what? Tawwab. Someone who turns again and again. Someone who forgives again and again. Okay. That's the meaning of Tawwab. Okay. Because Allah, this is the sifat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the attribute that we do wrong today and we ask forgiveness. He forgives. We do the same thing again tomorrow and we ask again for the same thing and He forgives again. And you do it the same thing next day. Okay? He will forgive that. So that is again and again and again. Not like that we tell our children, you did the same thing yesterday, you did it wrong. No more for you. Okay? This is our nature. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's attribute, sifat is fa'al, tawwab, who forgives, who turns again and again and again. We keep making mistakes, we keep committing wrong things from early age until the end of our life. And we go back and ask forgiveness and He forgives. And then we do again the same thing. And we go back and ask for forgiveness. He forgives again. So He Himself is telling that I am a tawwab, which means you don't have to give up asking forgiveness. Doesn't matter how many times you do wrong. Come back, come back, come back, and I will be tawwab and tawwab and tawwab. Okay? Especially this big sin that they have committed, Bani Israel. Musa alayhi salam saying still you have hope for being forgiven because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, your creator, is a tawwab. Ar-Rahim also has the intensity of Rahma in it. Okay? The word, so his tawwab means He turns again and again to you with repentance or with accepting your repentance. Okay? He forgives you again and again and again and again. That's what the meaning of tawwab is. In Arabic, the words are made keeping meanings in mind. Like if you understand really the meaning between fa'il and fa'al, then it will be easy. There may be other words which will come at the same scale. So whenever those words that come with this kind of sound, fa'al with the shadda and alif, that means there's a repetition in there. Like shaddad, the ones who is shadid again and again does this something harsh. Okay. So that is the rule of making nouns. Also, the word rahim has intensity in it. Okay. For example, if you look at these words, and, lam, and mim, this is an example. This means to know. And if I do alim, alimun, means one who knows. Doer. But if I put alimun this way, alimun, okay, means one who knows a lot. Alimun or alim, a scholar, we call it scholar. You go to college, you get a degree, you become a scholar. It means you know something. But you don't become alim. Alim is only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He knows a lot. Okay? So that is the difference between these two nouns. One noun, when you put an alif, some limited. But when you put a ya here, it becomes intense. So that the rahim is at the same. rule. Ra, Ha and Mim means to be merciful. But when you say Rahim and Ar-Rahim, the intensity of the Rahmat. Okay? So, merciful, most merciful. Okay?
You can use like Al-Alim, right?
Yes, Al-Alim, Ar-Rahim, Al-Kareem. So, with all those nouns which come at that weight brings the intensity in them. Intensity of the action. So he is reminding two attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You have done something very wrong, go back to Him, He will forgive you again and again. And He will show you mercy again and again, because it's the intensity of mercy in that word. Okay? And these are still the words of Musa alayhi salam that he is reminding Bani Israel that do all these things and Allah will accept your forgiveness, your repentance, and He will be merciful to you. Okay? So inshallah we'll start with that. May Allah accept this.
Have you take veg courses already?